Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the gold price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. A quick overview for the bullish and bearish scenario. What we are looking at here is a potential 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 leading diagonal toward the upside, where you have a zigzag for a wave 1, correction for the wave 2, and you have a zigzag for a wave 3 in this leading diagonal. This zigzag formation has hit so far the 0.786, of course, for a wave 3. Looking for a wave 4 toward the downside in case we are in this inside this leading diagonal, of course, and then moving for one more leg toward the upside to finish a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a wave 1 as leading diagonal, looking for a wave 2, and then continuation for higher prices massively and explosively. Another scenario is, of course, that you might have a shallower retracement here, where you have potentially a 3 waves toward the upside finishing wave A, you have a 3 waves finishing a wave B as well, and you're looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 toward the upside, meaning an impulse to finish a wave C. This wave 1 is extended, wave 3 is shorter than wave 1. You would like to see a wave 4 and shorter wave 5 than the wave 3. In this case scenario, you would get, of course, a perfect level as well at the 1.618 for the wave 3 already, not touched yet, but potentially if we're still looking for higher to touch it, that is of course a potential scenario. And then moving for a wave 4 and a 5, we're gonna get much more answers, of course, inside it here. So basically, those are the main scenarios that we are watching for the gold. Don't forget that there is a very old history here for the gold, and we're talking about the 60s, where you have a potential wave 1, 2 here as well with the gold, where you might have a full impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, meaning you can be in a wave 1 as well potentially for an impulse 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. Just to mention, of course, that this scenario is also possible due, of course, to the 60s price action. So if we move inside it and we take a look at what's going on the 4-hour chart first. So on the 4-hour chart, we have, of course, this wave 5 unfolding. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, basically, this wave 5 also internally has potentially finished, where we saw, of course, a 1, 2, let me just make this less, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 in the yellow scenario. You can see the wave 4 did not reach, of course, the zone 1, and that means no invalidation. It's a clean impulse. And we're looking to a little bit deeper wave 4 here. That's fine because your wave 2 is sideways, meaning as per alternation, this is a perfect scenario for wave 4. And basically, you're looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 5, very extended, meaning 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Short wave 3, but not shorter than the wave 1. Extended wave 5 because you got a wave 3 short. And that is a perfect scenario for Elliott wave theory here, where we have, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your wave 5 has finished already 5 ways toward the downside and, of course, retraced, of course, for lower. If we dive deeper inside this correction after this massive impulse of 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, you have a sideways correction here, kind of as an A, B, and you're looking for a wave C, and that's why you're looking at some green candles today. And we're looking, of course, for potentially higher, higher prices as a wave C. I'm looking to take, of course, the high here. And potentially, of course, if this is going to transform to something else, something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which is very low possibility, by the way, you cannot see any kind of impulsive wave for a wave 5, even if you took the high here. That means, of course, you might have finished A, B, and a C. You're looking right now for higher. Basically, the target for this wave C, and by the way, you hit the 886 here in the low, so it's very low possibility for a wave 1, 2 here as an impulse, meaning it's very low possibility to take the high. Now, as a wave C, you would like to hit, of course, here the regular flat wave C, meaning taking exactly almost this high, which is the next blue box for us in the gold. I'm looking for the following: 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. It can be an ending diagonal potentially as well, and that because of the formation of a zigzag inside this wave 1. You see correction, and now you're looking at an impulse, correction, impulse, correction, and then of course wave 5. It's gonna be a little bit choppy here, of course, until we reach the 1-to-1 fib levels. This is what I'm suggesting. Now you're gonna see a little bit higher candles here. That's totally fine. This is an impulse wave 3. At the end you are in a zigzag. Potentially if we break this, then we start to lay a question mark here. What's going on? Yeah, so in case that we broke this, or in case we break this high, we're moving to the next situation, which it can be of course a deeper wave 2 here, or a deeper wave B, meaning you are looking for the golden box, of course, for a wave 2, A, B, and a C, moving toward the downside between the 0.618, 0.786. Those are perfect level for a wave 2. It can be as well for a wave B. And that means, of course, you can move toward the downside from there, taking the low one more time, again, correctively. And yeah, we take it from there, and we're going to see if this is going to transform to a 1-2 or an A, B, and a C. So basically, the counting right now here is the following. It can be a 1-2 here, 3, 4, 5. You're looking toward the downside as well. And this one is a, potentially, you're looking for your wave B here and a wave C. So we're gonna see how those are going to unfold. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.